Brazil to your Caribou Data Science channel. This is the afternoon of Monday, March the 11th. And every day brings you one day closer to Israel. Let's say that right now. Let's go ahead first. Let's clean out our little video bin over here. And today I'm feeling kind of frisky, so we're going to do two reports. First, we're going to do the vaccine rollout report for Brazil. Then we're going to do the regular data COVID-19 analysis. Let's go ahead and take a look at well, first of all, we should always check our numbers first. Even though everything appeared to update just fine. Just check and make sure it's updated through the 10th. And what about New York Times? Okay, let's go ahead and run the vaccine report for Brazil. You know, it's almost to the point where we have sort of a COVID-19 flavor of the day or something, a flavor of the month. You know, apparently there's a new variation out, and although it's considered much less infectious and certainly much less risk of death than the previous one, but of course we may see a spike. Anyway, so the question: how many people have been? This would be the total people, but this would be the total number of doses of vaccine provided, which means right now for Brazil, 421 million people have been vaccinated. You come down here, you can see that as for the people receiving the first vaccination treatment, you're at 181.7 million people. And for full vaccination rate, 161,924 plus people fully vaccinated. And what about percentage of people vaccinated? What it tells us is 84.9% of Brazil's population has received the first shot. And 75.6% of the population of Brazil has been fully vaccinated. Now let's go and run a regular data report for Brazil. Okay, Brazil, you can see so far you've had 16.577 million cases, 209,839 deaths over the past 365 days. And you can see that your cases for 2022 are, you know, the good news, they have not caught the total cases for 2021 yet. And we can say the same thing about we can say the same thing about deaths. Deaths are lagging well behind the 2021 total death count. We come down here, we can see that for the 7-day period ending March the 7th, you were averaging 21,599 cases per day. And Brazil, you can see for the period ending April the 7th, you were averaging 157.5 deaths per day. You can see here this nice continued declining pattern of COVID-19 cases on a weekly basis and declining pattern of COVID-19 deaths on a weekly basis. And the good news is you can see that, you know, we're not quite halfway through here as far as cases, but, you know, I guess the best news is last month's cases were lower than the previous 2 months. What about deaths? Well, you can say the same thing. March deaths were less than February deaths for Brazil. Okay, Brazil, that takes care of your report for today. Before I let you go, I have one favor to ask you folks today, and that is that you click on that share button for me today and share the video on your favorite social media accounts.